Hey, it's Brian with SEO Digital Group, and thanks for your interest in one of my SEO audits. These are really powerful tools, and I hope you take me up on the offer. You can just sign up below and pick one of the packages. I'll compare your website to a few of the competitors, and you'll really get to understand how much traffic they're generating from Google search, what keywords they're ranking for, and how you can improve your business online to generate more revenue for it. So without further ado, let's dig into a sample audit so you can see what I'm going to show you as well. So let's say you were a personal injury lawyer in Philadelphia. So take a look at the page here. I'm typing in injury lawyer Philadelphia, and you have a few Google ads that show up at the top. Then you have the Google My Business. This is the Maps 3-pack. Now this is really important because a lot of local businesses really need this. If you're not a local business, we'll skip to the next part, but there is a recipe to get here. And I can tell you about that later, but it's mostly about directories you're in and optimizing your site a little bit. The big thing is there's 10 spots on the first page here, and only 10 spots. So you can imagine there's probably hundreds of personal injury lawyers in Philadelphia trying to generate leads for people that have injury cases. So, and the cases are sometimes thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can imagine it's pretty competitive. But how does Google decide who's on the first page and how much traffic and what does it mean to be on the first page? Well, everybody's always talking about first page of Google, first page of Google. Well, think about this. How many times have you clicked on to go to the second page? Probably maybe less than 1%. That's the actual statistics. Usually they say less than 1% of people that are searching for stuff go to the second page. So if I'm searching for an injury lawyer in Philadelphia, I'm most likely going to click one of these local listings here or one of these organic listings. They call them the organic listings. They're all earned by SEO. You have to earn these spots. So Mulney right here, and then Rosenbaum, we're going to look at those. And then there's Find Law, which is a big directory. I'm not considering them a local business, but they are taking up real estate on the first page. So they're considered a competitor for the spot. So we're going to look at this stuff. But Mulney right here, this top spot gets, they say, an average of 30% of all the clicks for any search. So let's just say someone searches for injury lawyer Philadelphia and it gets 1,000 searches a month. This person's getting 30% of those clicks. This person's probably getting, the Rosenbaum's probably getting like 15%. Okay, and then again, down on the bottom of the first page, even the Levin injury firm right here is only getting 1%. So it's really important to be at the top. But what if we click through to, let's say you're on page 3. You're an injury lawyer in Philadelphia. Let's go to page 3, and we'll scroll down here, and we'll look at Schwartz Colton. So Schwartz Colton, they're optimized for personal injury lawyer Philadelphia. See this right here? This is your SEO title, and this is the description. Now this is one side of the coin when it comes to SEO. You need to optimize your pages, tell Google and people who you are and what you do. So personal injury lawyer Philadelphia, that's what they do. Where they do it is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So personal injury lawyer Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then it cuts off right here. So it's not that well optimized. I also don't see some things here. We've won millions of dollars for our clients, blah, blah, blah. But they're not putting the keywords in there again. So you have to have personal injury lawyer in Philadelphia, or even I like to use synonyms because Google actually picks those up as well. So I would say a personal injury attorney in here. So lawyer, attorney, looked at as the same thing. It's just, as you notice, Google highlights that stuff for you. So Philadelphia injury lawyer. They'll probably have attorney somewhere up here. Injury lawyer, lawyers. Oh, down here it was. Attorneys right here. So they're highlighting these keywords. It's always a little sneak peek for you. You can see what keywords that Google is giving consideration for this searches, okay? So let's take a look and see how much traffic this person on the third page, Schwartz Cullen, is getting compared to the top two, Mulney and Rosenbaum. So here's a software I use. It's called SEMrush. Great software for SEO professionals, and it breaks down how much traffic, an estimated amount of traffic that a website is getting just from Google search. Nothing about Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. So when someone types in a keyword, so here would be the keyword, and then here would be the position. Remember, 1 through 10 on the first page, 11 through 20 on the second page, and you're basically invisible at that point. So only 1 through 10 really matter. And then how many searches a month that keyword is getting. So this is really important too, because each keyword, there could be variations, and they all might have their own search volume. So like pedestrian accident attorney That right here is getting 1,300 searches a month. PA car seat laws, 5,400 searches a month. And just know this service is an estimation. So I've found that this number, this right here, this is the number of visits this software thinks that this website is getting per month as an estimate. It's usually about half the real number. I've compared it to all my websites, my clients. So it's about 25,000 people that this website is getting from Google search, which is pretty impressive for Munley Law. You can imagine if you were doing pay-per-click, if you're doing these ads up at the top here, you have to pay $150 per click for a personal injury lawyer. That is significant money. So if you come back over here, remember I said they're getting about 30%. So let's look for Philadelphia personal injury lawyer right here, 1,300 searches a month. So they're getting somewhere between 300 and 400 visitors per month. Times that by $150, you're talking tens of thousands of dollars they're getting because they're on the first page and they're right here in this spot instead of paying for those ads. Client Spectre right here, they're probably paying $100,000 a month for all their ads. I see them all over the place and they're just spending tons of money. I'm actually going to reach out to Client Spectre because if they were on the top spot here, they could save $100 grand a month. Okay, and that's just putting in perspective how this all works. So Munley, they're ranking for a ton of different keywords. This is why they're getting all their traffic. They're ranking #1 for car accident lawyer Philadelphia, bus accident attorney, truck accident lawyer, #3. These are huge keywords and they're very, very relevant to the services they provide, right? Personal injury lawyer, they're ranking #2 or 1 actually, so they're probably flip-flopping, but 1,300 searches a month. Motorcycle accident attorney, 3,000 searches a month. The list goes on and on and on. So think about that. Munley is crushing it, probably making tens of millions of dollars just off the leads they're getting from SEO and all the cases they're probably winning and all the clients they're getting. So think about that one. All right, Rosenbaum, let's take a look at them. It's saying they're getting about 2,000, 2,300 people per month. It's probably closer to 5,000 people, and they're ranking really well for a lot of stuff. Listen, they're ranking for their own brand name, Rosenbaum and Associates. And if you're not ranking for your own brand name, there's a serious problem. That means you probably don't have authority, and we're going to get that in 1 second. You need to have links to your website. But they're ranking for personal injury lawyer, Philadelphia slip and fall lawyer. These are all really big keyword terms. So 2,300. So remember, the person we're looking at. So if you were on the third page for your industry, your niche, and then someone is in the first and second spots for your same niche, they're getting so much more traffic. Now we're looking at Schwartz Culleton, who was on the third page. And this is estimating that they're getting about 600 people per month from Google search, all right? So big difference here being on the third page. Most of their traffic, it says right here, it's saying traffic percentage, 71% is coming from their brand name. So 71% of all their traffic, and even this 10% here, so 82% is coming from people searching for their brand name. Schwartz Cullen, Newtown, PA, Schwartz Culleton commercials. Okay, so they're probably running commercials and stuff like that. But if you look right here, personal injury lawyer, Newtown, PA. Okay, they're Newtown, PA. They're outside of Philadelphia, but they're probably trying to rank for Philadelphia stuff too. Because remember, I did see them right here. It said personal injury lawyer, Philadelphia, right? So they're trying to optimize for it, but they're not ranking for it. So they're only on the third page. Why? They're optimized. They should. Someone did SEO for them. Why are they not on the first page? Well, it's all about authority once you optimize. And authority is all about links to your site. So links are looked at like votes for you to be on the first page. The more links you have from reputable sites, the higher up in the rankings you go. And you get like a domain rating. So your domain has a rating whether you like it or not. So Munley has a 38 domain rating. They have over 1,000 websites linking to theirs. And I'm going to show you some of those websites. And I'm going to sort them here by the best websites to least. And just to give you an idea here, there's like some big ones like Eventbrite, Cornell.edu, US News, FindLaw.com. This is a big lawyer directory, so this is really important. AARP, I believe that's insurance. AVVO, that's another lawyer directory. So these are all the links that this website is getting to their website to give them that big authority boost in domain rating. So let's take a look at Rosenbaum. This was like the #2 spot. They have a domain rating of 17. and they have referring domains of 325. Again, it's probably all like the lawyer directories, and there's lawyer blogs. So they're getting a lot of mentions from local and niche relevant websites. So Schwartz Cullen, remember, they're not on the first page. Big indicator here, only 131 referring domains. So take a look at it again. So you have over 1,000 for the number 1 spot. The number 3 spot has 325 referring domains. And then you have the guy on the 3rd page who only has 131 referring domains. So it's a big, big indicator here that having a lot of powerful links is going to help you get on the first page. They just don't have enough of them. And link building is one of the biggest strategies for SEO where most companies don't understand it. And it's not easy, but there is a system and a formula for it. So I hope this you can understand what all of this audit stuff is about, and I can walk you through this stuff and also present how your clients or your competitors are getting traffic, how they're getting leads, and then give you a little bit of a snapshot on what you can do to start reverse engineering by looking at their links and things like that. Maybe you could get these links too and start building up your traffic. But I hope you enjoyed this and look forward to doing a video personally for you.